What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we are actually going to be taking on the Festival of Battles, but we have a team that we're going to be using to clear the Extreme TEQ, Extreme AGL, and INT mission. Now, there was a post that was posted yesterday. It was by this Japanese player right here, Etaloko, I think is how you say it. Not 100% sure, but this was his actual post that he had. And it basically says BROLY clears Extreme Series mission and everything. Not just 1 hour, clearing it with 50 minutes to spare is terrifying. So he actually cleared this in 44 minutes, and this was the team that he ended up using. Now, I did go through, I started reading a lot of the comments and everything. People were saying that he was cheating, that this was impossible. It's not right. You can't do it. So I tested it out myself and I got the clear. So I actually did clear this, like not on camera. I just did this while I was at work. This is possible to do. I cleared it in 1 hour and 8 minutes, and that was with me like working and doing some other stuff in between, like answering messages and texts and stuff like that. So I could have got it even faster had I actually been paying attention. Now, as I said, can confirm, team does work, will clear it. I could have gotten a faster time, but I was at work, and a huge shout out to the original poster for how to do it. Now, here is the strategy. So I actually took what they said, translated it kind of in English, because like the way Twitter translated everything from Japanese, it was kind of really broken. So I made it easier here. So basically, you want AGL BROLY and TEQ BROLY on every odd turn. So basically, you want to link up AGL BROLY with TEQ BROLY. You want to get them on every single odd turn. So on turn 1, 3, 5, 7, etc., etc. Basically, you just want to make sure that you get the BROLY on an odd turn with one of the TEQ BROLYs. And then you want the INT BROLY on even turns. Same exact strategy, but just on even turns. The Vegeta, Glorio, and Bulma will always be floating in slot 3. They don't attack, they don't stack, they don't do anything. They're literally there just for floating. And then TEQ BROLY will always be in slot 1 because you want him to get hit, you want him to super, you want him to get supered, etc., etc. Basically, this is the TEQ BROLY show. Once we get to turn 41 versus the INT Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you want to use the 5-turn Bulma item. And then you want to do it again on turn 46, which is the TEQ UI Goku phase. And then use the tail meat item. You'll use that on turn 47, which is the Super Saiyan Goku phase, and then on turn 49 against the Gogeta phase. Then you want to use the AGL BROLY domain on turn 43. That is why AGL BROLY is on the odd turns. And then you want to use INT BROLY's domain on turn 48, which is why he's on the even turns. You have to make sure that you get a Dokkan attack on the Daima phase. You have to. Otherwise, you're probably not going to clear it. I've tried it multiple times. If you don't have the Dokkan attack, it's just not going to work, unfortunately. You do want Goku to super you in slot 1 also, so you can counter it. However, I've seen it both ways. Like when I did the run, he supered me, but I didn't counter, and I still ended up getting the clear. But realistically, you do want him to super you so you can get the extra stacks and everything in there. And then you'll just use the TEQ BROLY active skills on the Gogeta phase and the other one on the Vegito phase. And then same thing for the other 3 units, Gogeta, Bulma, and Glorio. You can use their active skills on any of the last 3 phases. So either Daima, Gogeta, or the Vegito phases, because they're never going to come back around anyway. So that's the time that you want to use them. All right, so here we are. So this is the team, of course, that we are going to be running. Here's the items that we're bringing, and this is the support memory that we're bringing as well. So this support memory is the BROLY's Inner Power. Movie bosses or revenge category allies get 10% attack and defense, and for 7 turns from the start of battle, they get 1 key for BROLY units. So essentially, we do want this because for the very, very early portions of the fight, we do want to make sure we have that extra little boost, essentially. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make sure that we at least get our rotations right and everything. And then, you know, we're just going to go ahead and just hop in here. We're going to get the rotations right. And then once we actually get a little bit into the fight, I'm going to just fast forward the rest of the fight until we get to the later parts of the fights. Because nobody wants to sit here and watch like the full, you know, 50 minute, hour long run anyway. So this is essentially what you want to do. You want to make sure that on the odd turns, you have TEQ BROLY linked up with AGL BROLY, which we just happen to get really lucky on turn 1 to get it like this. But then on the even turns is where you want to get the INT BROLY with the other TEQ BROLY. So unfortunately for that one, next rotation, he's not going to be on there. So we're going to have to throw him off until we get him on rotation with the other TEQ BROLY. But once we do that, then our rotations are set. And then it's basically just the TEQ BROLY show the rest of the time. Even like right here is fine. We can still actually do it like this. You know, we can still link them up like this. Glorio is just going to be our slot 3 loading unit, just giving us the key, giving us the extra support. That's all we really need him for. That's all he's going to be used for, is literally just support in slot 3. Bulma is just support in slot 3. So we pretty much just have all that. It's just a matter of just getting the other, the INT BROLY on rotation with this current TEQ BROLY. So again, this is why I like that why the support memory is actually like needed at the beginning. It's just to kind of give this little extra buff right here. So unfortunately, like, see, BROLY didn't finish this part of the fight, but then like this Vegeta can come in, he can still clear, and at least we can get through these early phases like this. That's kind of why that support memory is needed. Okay, so here we're gonna throw INT BROLY off because we actually don't need him on rotation. We'll do this, and we'll do this. So essentially, we do want to kind of keep track of our Dokkan meters. We will end up using like 3 Dokkan attacks before we start getting to the like heavy phases of the fight. So you want to use your last Dokkan attack essentially right at about, I guess realistically, if you can get another one by the World Tournament Goku, that would probably be very ideal. Because that would be like right before you start getting into the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So like ideally, like before then, is like around the best time to try to get another one, I would say. But yeah, okay. So this is basically going to get our like rotation set here soon. Yeah, next turn our rotations are going to be good. And then from then on, it's just going to be just gameplay sped up for you guys. And it's pretty much it. Once we get to like the actual main part of the fight, which is the INT Super Saiyan 4 Goku, that's when we'll swap back over. And I'll kind of walk through the rest of the fight for that. But other than that, here we go. We are on turn 6. We have the Brolys on rotation. So we have INT BROLY on the even turns. We have AGL BROLY on the odd turns, and now our rotations are set. So now from here until again like turn 41, I'm just gonna speed all this up so we can get through this and you guys can just see all the stacking and, you know, how this fight just basically progresses all the way until we get there. So I will catch you guys at turn 41. Okay, so now we are here at the Goku phase. So here is where we actually pop our first item. So we're going to use Bulma, give us 25% attack for 5 turns. We are still keeping a very close eye on our Dokkan meter because we are still a little bit a ways from the Daima phase. So we are still kind of keeping an eye on there, making sure that we're going to be very close to getting that Dokkan attack off once we get to Daima. Now, the biggest hurdle that we're going to have is making sure that we can clear this Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku phase. I have seen some people's runs get killed by this phase alone, mine included as well, because we just couldn't, like right here, we just couldn't get the supers off, but we did get the clear. We are okay still. Next phase is just Vegito Blue, so we're fine there. All we got to do is just clear him. So let us do that real quick. Again, we are still keeping a very watchful eye on our Dokkan meter. Don't want to start building it up too early, but we also don't want to start too late either. Please super me. Okay, perfect. It's weird to say that you want to get supered, but you realistically do want to get supered. All right, so 174 mil. We should be able to clear this pretty easily. Now, next turn is where we start doing the next part of our strategy. So on this next turn against the Super Saiyan 3 Goku is where we're going to pop our first domain, which is going to be with the AGL BROLY. So once we get through the Vegito phase, then we start popping a domain. Okay, as we can see, we're just doing visual cap damage now. Okay, so here we go. We're going to pop this active skill. So we got the domain going. This is very, very good for us. Of course, ideally, if the Goku would super us in slot 1, that'd be really nice. I'm going to pick up these AGL orbs with him just so we can get a little bit more on our meter. Not too much, but just a little bit. Come on, Goku, super me, please. Okay, or don't. It's cool. Whatever. Not like I wanted you to super me or anything, but yeah, it's cool. Okay, so yeah, we should clear through this as well. So then the next few turns, we just have to make sure that we can get through, get the clears with them. And then once we hit turn 47, is when we will pop our next item. Or sorry, turn 46, I'm sorry. The UI Goku phase. Let's just go ahead and finish off this Goku. What's nice is we got all these super attacks in, so we did stack each time, which is very, very good for us. Okay, so now we're at Beast Gohan. So just same exact strategy. I want to try to get these orbs to fall down. There we go. Perfect. We were able to get Bulma support. We definitely need Bulma support. 218 million, huh? We'll happily take that kind of damage right there. Yeah, that is the exact amount of health bars we want to take off. We do want to take off at least 2 each time from here on out, basically. Okay, we're good. And we're still stacking. We're still stacking. That's good. The next part is actually very, very annoying because Fat Boo is very, very tanky. So this next part is very important to make sure we get through it as well. Okay, so far so good. All right. I'm going to be putting a couple prayers up to RNGesus here that we can get lucky. And let's hope we can get a bunch of luck right here, basically. Super us? Oh, perfect. We got supered, so we got an extra 30% attack boost. Oh, this is so good right here, actually. 232 mil, yeah. We should be pretty good. We should be coasting through here now. Yep, we're still doing 2 health bars even with normal, so we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Yep, we're doing the exact amount of damage that we need. Supering, getting our stacks in. This is perfect. Yep, and okay, we got through this phase. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We're having a perfect run right now. Okay, so now we are on step 46. So here we want to use our other Bulma item. So that will conclude the Bulma usage that we need. So let's do this. We can't really get like same type orbs anywhere. We can get a little bit right here with Glorio. That's actually good. Because we have like, we legitimately have this phase and then the Super Saiyan Goku phase. To basically build up our Dokkan meter. Okay, this is actually good right here too, because we got supered another 30% attack boost. We love that. We take those. Okay, so the one thing we have to watch out for is this Goku can dodge, which is not ideal. That's the one thing we don't want to happen, is we don't want him to dodge us. As I say that, he dodges. It doesn't matter. Still got the clear. Okay. Okay, now we're flying through here. Now we're doing well. Okay. So now that we are here, we are actually going to pop the tail item. This is going to give us some more support. Okay, so here is where we actually want to start building up the gauge a little bit more. I don't know if I want to grab all of those though. Let me grab these. Grab this. And grab all of this. I hope this is going to be enough. Super. Yes, and we got the counter. Beautiful. Okay, so this is... I think this is going to be GG's. This is going to be the run. 240 million counter. Yeah, this is the run right here. Anything less than this is going to be disappointing. This is basically exactly what we need in this run. Now, the main thing we got to do is we have to get the Dokkan attack this next turn. I have to collect all same type of orbs, no matter what. As many orbs as possible and every single orb possible. Okay. All right, so here is the thing. So once we are at this point in the fight, we have to pop our domain. Let's get the domain going. Okay, so we got the domain up. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get as many orbs as I can with you. With BROLY, is get these int type orbs. And then we're actually going to pop Gogeta right here. So we want Gogeta because he's not going to come back around at all. So we're going to use Gogeta's active skill. We're going to give us the extra buff right here. And we should get the Dokkan attack with this, right? Yes, we got the Dokkan attack. Perfect. Oh, we're on a generational run right here. All right, let's get all of this. What is that? 449 million attack stat, by the way. 449 million right here. This is actually so good. All right, so yeah, we just basically one-turned the Daima phase. We absolutely love to see that. Okay, so now that the Daima phase is completed, the only thing we have left to do is we pop our last tail item right after this, and just start popping active skills. Because that's all that we have left to do. So, like right here, we're going to pop BROLY's active. Let's see how much damage this does. Almost half. Also, yeah, BROLY is at 43 million defense. So he will face tank any super coming his way. Gogeta could literally super him 25 times in a row and he's going to take double digits every time. That's how crazy this unit is right here. Yep, and we got the attack and defense boost right there too. 243 mil. So all he has to do is just clear Gogeta, and then we're on to Vegito, and then we just have to finish the fight. It does get a little scary here because we do need him to super, because we need to take off way more health bars than just one. Oh, come on, please. I was gonna say, please super, don't do this to me, BROLY. We're at the finish line, legitimately. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's gonna be up to AGL BROLY. It's up to AGL BROLY to finish this for us. Please, AGL BROLY. Oh my, he'll get the clear. He's gonna super at least like 2 more times. Oh my god. The health bar is, the suspense is killing me here. Oh my god, okay. So we are down to the final portion of the fight here. Okay, so here's what we have to do. I didn't even use the tail item. I forgot to use the tail item last turn. Oh my god. We're gonna pop Bulma's active skill. That's gonna give us another buff. BROLY is gonna get all of this right here. Oh wait, no. I have to restart. I was supposed to use his active skill. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so we are back. So yeah, don't do the mistake that I did and not use the item. You definitely have to use that item on the last 2 phases there. Okay, so now we're gonna pop Bulma's active. You're gonna give us that buff. We're gonna pop BROLY's active now. This should do some really good damage. About half, okay. So now it basically just comes down to throwing up a couple prayers and hoping that we can get this clear. I'm gonna grab this so we can get Bulma's support one last time. And here we go. We are getting super too, which is great, because this is going to give us another attack boost. All right, here we go, Broly. 370 million. All right, it's literally just up to all of these supers to just for him to super, basically. He's just got a super and just finish this fight. Please don't normal. There we go. 259 mil. Man, I'm actually a little upset because of the little blunder that I had. It's probably gonna ruin how quick I completed this. One more. Okay, it's over. Fight's over. This was the BROLY battle. Festival of Battle Killer right here. Boom. And it's completed. Let's go over here and let's see what our clear time was. It's got to be under an hour. 48 minutes. We completed it in 48 minutes. So yes, this is very much doable. So there you guys go. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Hopefully this is the strategy that you guys also end up using to get your Festival of Battle clear for the Extreme TEQ, AGL, and Int mission. So also, if you don't have like the Brolys, just bookmark, just go to my Twitter page, bookmark the post that I had, and then just come back and do it when you do end up getting those units, because they are very crucial. Those domains are very crucial to completing this as quick as possible. But there you guys go. Again, hopefully you did enjoy this video, and if you guys did, make sure you guys hit that like button, and if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe as well. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
Russia, the whale of whales, rainbow everything, buying all the sales. Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10K stones, it's not a dream.